We're going to find the equation of this black graph here. Looks like a V. Given that the red graph is the absolute value of x. So I have it labeled here as the f of x, and you may or may not know this, but absolute value, the shape, makes what I think looks like a V, and it's easy to remember that. If you look at the word absolute value, you can see that V right there. I'll make it big and bold, and this makes a V shape. Now, the black graph has been transformed. Okay, it has been shifted to the right, it has been shifted up, and it has been stretched this way. So you may or may not know this, but if we want to find the equation of an absolute value, we're going to have a absolute value of x minus h plus k, where the h and the k is the vertex, so that is this point right here. So that is 4 in the x direction and 2 in the y direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You may just know that it goes 4 to the right and 2 up, so you may know to include x minus 4 plus 2. You may already know that just by looking at it, but basically we're plugging in the 4 and the 2 here. Now our g of x is our y, so I'm just going to put a y in there, and that's going to help us find the next part. The only thing that's missing is this a. Okay, and the a determines whether it's stretch, shrink, compress, I guess they'll call it, or it's reflected, okay, if a is negative. So to solve for a, what we need to do is we need to find a point on the black graph, and we need to find one point, one x and y value, and we're going to plug that in here. That will give us one unknown with one equation, and then we can solve. So let's find any point on this black graph. Sometimes they're easier to find than others. I'll find one in brown. This looks like a pretty good one here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like 6 up, and it looks like 5 to the right. So this point in brown looks like 5 in the x direction and 6 in the y direction. All right, and I will plug that in, and that will be able to show my stretch, and I'll find my a. Let's do that. Y is 6 equals a times x is 5 minus 4, absolute value, plus 2. Okay, and now we'll solve. Inside the absolute value, 5 minus 4 is 1. Absolute value of 1 is just 1, so that's a times 1 plus 2. So I have 6 equals a plus 2. To get my a by itself, I will subtract 2 from both sides, and now I find a is 4. Okay, now I can have my equation for the g of x. So here we go, coming back up to here. I'm going to plug in for a. I'm going to plug in for h and k. Okay, I'll plug in for a, I'll plug in for h, and I'll plug in for k. And then we're going to have the g of x, the black graph, is 4 x minus h. H is 4 plus k, which is 2. Okay, this is my equation. If you notice, I already had most of this stuff here. The only thing I'm really adding is this 4 right here. Okay, another way to do it, if without working it out, is finding your vertex, and then you can just go to a Desmos graphing calculator, and you can just kind of stretch it until you find the a. It works as long as the a is not a fraction. Might be tough to find it if it's a fraction, but this is the algebraic way to do it.